how should founders themselves kind of think about what is it that makes sense from an investor lens as well as from a customer lens, when they're thinking about wanting to build a venture investable business between, building a wrap. Even Perplexity at one point was called it as a wrapper on core, but they have built a meaningful business. It's not obviously as simple as just calling it as a wrapper. It is. So how do you kind of see solutions that are coming to Yatra, which seemingly look like they are wrappers, but there might actually be more to it underneath? So how do we go about evaluating it?
So when we look at the solutions which are coming from an AI point of view, we'll have to look at them in the lens that are they B2C or B2B? If they are B2B solutions, then in B2B solutions, we'll have to look at from an India context or frankly anywhere in the world, it is important that do they have people who have understanding of distribution and who can build distribution. At least from the point of view of an Indian context, what happens is that most of the times, at least the AI first founders who come, 95% or 98% of them have no view on the distribution. They are amazing people from a tech capability point of view. They understand, they appreciate, they are possibly at best from the point of view of even some of those who come from global markets, but they really don't understand the India distribution. So so what we try to understand is that do they have people who understand India distribution? Can they essentially build that? Do they have enterprises which will be willing to take a bet on them and so on and so forth? And beyond all of this, are they working on optimization of solutions which have been already deployed in last few years? Enterprises follow their own sales cycles. It is very, very difficult for an enterprise to remove one layer of enterprise software with another layer of enterprise software just because there's somebody else who is selling a better software. I remember a foreign bank when I used to work with them. Till 2014-15, they had DOS, the black screen in the background. And I used to get perplexed with ki ye kya hai? So essentially to say that enterprise sales and the cycle of enterprise product build is not something which is essentially an easy cycle to undertake. So from an India context point of view, one needs to find essentially somebody who is in a position to drive that kind of a sales. That applies a lot more to wrapper value chains. So if you are a wrapper, what is out there is essentially to grab the opportunity in market, go out, run for it ASAP. If that is not what it is, then there is another wrapper who is running for it. So which means that the differential between one wrapper and another wrapper is either the kind of capital that you can raise and then hire entire distribution length and breadth, or essentially you come up with a team which has a great combination of what we call as PST, which is product sales and tech, which essentially then can drive the initial numbers that you need as proof of the PMF and the scale that you can build.